Hello guys, in this video I want to show you a comparison between the first laser that I purchased, which is an X-Tools D1 Pro 20 watt, and it's a diode laser, and my Aeon Mira 9 CO2 gantry laser. There's such a huge difference between these two machines, it's not really fair to compare them, but it is a real world comparison of what's on the market, what you can start with, what you can end up with. Would I go this way again and buy the X tool to start? No, I wouldn't. And the reason is because I had it only maybe 2 months and I decided I wanted to upgrade. It was that fast because I wanted to do some business. I knew I needed a machine that was capable of business class output, and it's really a hobby laser. So I want to show you a little bit about the setup, the speed of these two machines, just so you can get an idea for your own purposes if you're in the market for a machine. I would take the $1,600 or so I spent on that X Tools, and I would either save it toward this machine or some great accessories like my Lightburn rotary, whatever. That's just me. Your mileage may vary, but here we go. Let's take a look at these two machines. Okay, to set up my diode laser, basically you slide the head where you want it. There's a little, probably can't see it very well. Let me put something under there that makes it show up. There we go. See the little X? You slide that to your framing position, whether it's in the corner or in the center of your project. And then to focus, you flip down this little lever there, and you loosen a knob on the left side and drop it down until it touches your work. Then you tighten the lever and lift up the focusing tool. Now you are focused, and you can frame your job, run your job from there. Okay, to set up the business card on my Mira, I put it in place, and what I'm going to do is simply jog the head over the top of my workpiece so the nozzle is over the top, and then I'm going to manually focus by jogging until this right about there. Perfect. And now it is focused at my preferred height. Autofocus is even easier, but many people prefer to manually focus. So now we are going to run this job. I'll show you what that entails. Okay, here in Lightburn, I have my file. This is the front of my card. This is the back of my card. I'm only selecting the front using this Cut Selected Graphics button. It will only send the front to the laser. Now I'm using the camera layout, and so when I hit the show button, it's going to show me my bed, the laser right here. There we go. And you can see I can grab my design and I can place it perfectly on my business card right there. You can use this fade button. That adds a little contrast. So there it is. That's positioned pretty well. I can see, may not be able to see that on the camera as well as I can see it, but it is selected, so we are going to send it to the laser. And it's there. Now we'll pull it up on the control panel. Now at the control panel, I just simply hit File, and the last file sent will always be at the top. Hit Enter, and there's my card. It's ready to engrave. Okay, now I can hit the frame button if I want to confirm. There we go. It's ready to go. Now just simply hitting the start button, it's going to run this job. Yep, it is engraving. I started with this machine, and I really enjoyed lasering. And it wasn't long before I decided on the Aeon, because I knew I wanted to do this as a business. And this machine is pretty slow when you consider business applications. Great hobby laser, but not quite the same as the Aeon. As you can see, it's quite a bit faster than my previous laser. This is without the laser's internal fan running. These little business cards don't put out a lot, but let's turn it on just so you can hear it. Now, my previous X1 took about 5 minutes, 10 seconds, and this one is going to run in about a minute, a little over a minute. You can see that's very fast. Okay, we're finished. There's our card. Really nice. All right, guys, I hope that will help you to understand a little bit of the differences between a hobby grade laser and a commercial business class laser. My X1 was a great laser to get me started and to cause me to fall in love with lasering. The first time you laser something, you're just like, wow, you're blown away. And I knew pretty quickly on that I wanted to do this as a business. And so I began to discover, what machines were out there. And once I landed on Aeon's site and, did my research, I found for sure that's the machine I wanted. The way it's all integrated, contained, the safety measures that they put into their machines, it made it a clear choice for me. The X1 is a nice little laser for what it is, and I enjoyed using it. But going back to it, I haven't used it in probably a year, and going back to it today to make this film was just like, wow. I really realize how far I've come with this machine. So yeah, one of the things that is a big standout, beside the obvious performance, size of the machine, the speed, the ease of focusing of the Aeon, but the big thing for me is the safety feature. This is all self-contained. You can bring kids into the room. I haven't wore laser glasses in like a year, since just doing this little piece on the X1 today. The safety glass, the ventilation system is so much better, so much nicer for a family environment. You got kids in that walk in the room when you're lasering, no worries. So, but as you can see, the speed, the setup, the focus is all just incomparable between those types of machines. So I hope this helps someone. I know a lot of you out there are probably doing your research and wondering which way to go. If you could afford it, I would go at least with a Mira 5 or 7 and get your foot in the door with a real machine that will last you for years and years, and it will pump out work. Can you imagine doing 50 of those business cards for somebody, or even 20 two-sided at over 5 minutes a piece on the X1 versus about a minute here? And you do the math and you can see that, there's no comparison between the machines. All right, that's it. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope this helped. If you have any questions, please put them in the comment section. I will do my best to answer them.